All right, hey, this is Rob Henneman. I'm going to be walking you through our Unit 1 exercise, so let's just jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and do that while within my Word document for our assignment, just to keep it easy. So, first one, exercise 1, record a macro. As you see, I already have my developer tab up, so we'll go ahead and hit record macro. We'll leave this here, and here we can add a description. So I'm going to write a quick description here, times 12 point. You'll see what I mean here in just a moment. So I'm going to go to Home, select all, being an Air Force type. We prefer our documents in the professional font of Times New Roman and a 12 point. So do that, and then we'll click here and stop our recording. So there we have it, and we've already done it. So if we come here to our developer tab, go to macros, there it is, macro 1 times 12 point. Okay, exercise 2, we're going to record another macro. We're going to turn on the macro recorder in Word, create a macro, moves insertion cursor up 3 lines. Then turn off the macro recorder, test the new macro. So here's what we're going to do. So let's see here. Let's just put our cursor, say right there. We're going to record our macro. Up. Oops. Up. 3. Okay, we'll hit OK. We'll just, I'm going to hit the up arrows here on my keyboard. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll stop it. Okay. Come to our macros. Here it is, macro number 2, up 3 lines. Here's our cursor. And we're going to go ahead and run it to test. And now it's up here. So that works. Exercise 3, we're going to assign a macro to a button or keyboard shortcut. So, in order to do that, we're going to right click here, customize our ribbon. We're going to come here to keyboard shortcuts. So, I go categories, down to macros. We'll find our first one here, macro 1. This is our times 12 point. You see we have no current keyboard shortcut, so let's create one. We'll say Alt-Control-T. Okay. And assign. And for this one, let's go ahead and do Alt-Control-U for up 3 lines. And we'll assign. Close that. Okay. Now, let's see here. I'll try Alt-Control-U, and that runs our macro. Sweet. So, there we've assigned a macro to a keyboard shortcut. Next, exercise 4, assign existing macro to a new quick access toolbar button. So, from up here, we'll come up here to our quick access toolbar. More commands. Here, we will come to our macros. And put our macro 1 and 2 over. From here, you can actually modify, and we'll, because we've considered Times New Roman a professional font, we're going to go ahead and change it to a little businessman. And this one we'll go ahead and change to lovely little up arrow. Add those and hit OK. So here we are. Let's go ahead and test these out. All right. Executing, run the macro. All right, so we'll just show real quick. We'll put our cursor here, and we'll use our up arrow, and there we can see that it works. Our thing here. Let's go ahead and change this to something else. Let's say 9 font. And now test out our macro button here. Boop. Everything is back to Times New Roman 12 font. Perfect. All right. Another way we can do this is through the Visual Basic Editor. So exercise number 6, we're going to come up here to the Developer tab, and open up our Visual Basic. And here we can find our macros under Modules, New Macros, and here they are. So we just put our cursor here. In order to run the macro from Visual Basic Editor, we can just come up here to Run. So now that we've done that, move this. You can see it's moved up 3 lines. All right, or to try something else. Let's change that to Arial Black. 20 font. Something crazy, just to show that it works. Come here to the Developer, Visual Basic. Come here to our first macro, and hit Run. And bibbity boppity boo, there we go. All right, last thing we're going to do is we're going to delete a macro. Another fairly simple thing to do. We just bring our macros up here. Select macro 1, and it's easy as that. We hit delete. There's our tab. Do you really want to delete it? And click yes. And one of the things to remember here is that we still have this shortcut up here, so that will have to be removed as well. Otherwise, if you try to click on it, you get that same thing. You can't be found. So go ahead and remove that. There. So lastly, restoring a macro. Temporarily remove a macro, then restore it using Visual Basic Editor. So we'll do this. We will get our macros, remove the new macros, and one thing we can do, export it before removing it. So let's do that. So we're going to export it as new macros, as a basic file. Here in my Documents folder, we'll go ahead and save it, and there it is, it's gone. If we come here and try to do anything, you can see that it's gone. Okay, but if we come back in Visual Basic Editor, we can import a file. Import file, come back here, there's our new macros. Here in Modules, new macros, there it is. Let's see if it works. And there it is, our button works again. So, there we have it. All of our exercises complete. Thank you for your time, and good night.